Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Michael, and we're going to be getting right back into some more Reddit stories. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now, without further ado, let's begin. This story was posted by a user named Burritos Are the Best in the Relationship Advice subreddit. The post is titled, "My sister cheated on her boyfriend and he's about to propose." So, my younger sister grew close to one of her boyfriend's friends last summer. Her boyfriend was studying for the medical school entrance exam in his free time and was not spending as much time with her, so she began to spend time with the male friend. Her boyfriend said he trusted her and that he was not worried or jealous. He should have been. She asked her boyfriend for a break and then slept with the male friend. She reported to me that the affair was an empty experience. She got back together with her boyfriend right after. Her boyfriend was confused when the longtime male friend suddenly stopped speaking to him. My sister never said a word. She let her boyfriend think he had offended his friend or something. She asked me never to tell. Fast forward to 2024. Valentine's Day is approaching. Her boyfriend texted me asking for my help in setting up a heartfelt proposal for her. I cannot help with this in good conscience. I feel I would be complicit in her wrongdoing. Their marriage would be started on a lie. Tonight, I encouraged her to tell him what happened last summer. She said they were on a break and that it does not matter, but it does. She asked for the break with ulterior motives. The truth will come out. How can I say no to helping with the proposal? I cannot be involved with this. Update. Several people requested an update to my previous post. It has gotten worse. So I had a conversation with my sister. I told her she needed to tell her boyfriend what happened last summer. She called me a bitch, but she called him on the phone that same evening. I think she feared I would tell him myself. I heard part of the conversation, and her boyfriend was saying how it was very hurtful and that he was upset she did that, but he still loves her. So the proposal happened anyway. I did not help out. And the crazy thing is, several men reached out to her boyfriend on his social media after the happy couple photo was posted. One man shared his surprise that my sister and her boyfriend were engaged because he had slept with my sister 2 months prior. Other men shared that my sister had engaged in sexual activities with them at different points in the recent past. I did not realize she was involved with so many people. It is crazy. Her boyfriend brought these allegations to her, and she told him those people were trying to disturb our peace. She urged him to block these people. She deleted all of her own social media and blocked any man she had ever been intimate with in any capacity. I think these are her attempts at damage control. Her fiancé is infatuated with her, but I think even he knows this engagement is wrong. This whole relationship is wrong. He still has not told his parents they are engaged. They never really approved of him dating my sister anyway. She is a free spirit who loves tattoos and impulsive living. He is from an upper middle class family and has a very specific trajectory for his life. So yes, they are engaged, but it is all a disaster of foolishness. Not that useful a person said OP did her part and should just let this man be a fool if he is so insistent on it. To this, a deleted user said, yes, her conscience should be clear. If he is so love-struck that he is willing to go along with any lie her sister tells him, then there is no point in putting herself in the middle of their relationship. It will only make her the target of the boyfriend's and her sister's anger. I feel bad for men like that. Their life experiences are so limited that they are willing to be literally betrayed without their consent just to receive a few crumbs of affection from a lying cheater. It is sad. A deleted user said, it is concerning that someone with ambitions of being a doctor could be so clueless. I know love makes people act foolishly, but normally they snap out of it when infidelity is disclosed. To this comment, Great Honu said, I have known some smart people who also lacked common sense when it came to certain things. Love, or what you think is love, can make you do or overlook some crazy things. This second post was made in the AITA subreddit by a user named DuCod. The post is titled, I want to tell my best friend's ex-husband that she is not planning on remarrying him when he leaves his current wife. My best friend and her ex-husband were considered a model couple. At least I know that my best friend loved him very much. When she found out that he cheated on her with a coworker, she was in so much pain that she miscarried. She left him, of course. After a short while, we heard that he started dating that coworker. It gave her more pain, and it did not help that the woman was gloating about it on social media. Anyway, my friend started speaking to her ex again and told him that she missed him, etc. He left the coworker, but then my best friend said that she could not forgive him anyway and broke it off again. Again, he started to date the coworker. This time, the coworker demanded that they get married because of what he did when he left her. This time, my friend was very calm about it. She was not in pain and she just said, "Oh well." They got married last August. Today, I know why she has been so calm about it. She has been talking to him again, and before resuming any relationship with him, she wants him to get divorced. Then she told me that once he is divorced, she will tell him that she does not want him anymore. I was shocked. I told her so, but she was very indifferent, saying that she did not lead him on, did not sleep with him, and did not promise him anything. She just said that she would not want to have anything to do with him if he was married. I told her that this was going too far, but she got upset and told me that I would be the one in the wrong if I warned any of them. Am I the asshole? Update. So here is my update on what happened to my best friend and her ex-husband. I will try to link the original post again. I ended up not warning the ex-husband as you all advised me not to. Again, I will not divulge any information about locations, names, or ages. Shortly after my post, my best friend asked her ex-husband to make his divorce announcement public to say how he regretted it, how he still loved her, and wanted things to work out between them. I guess she wanted everything to be on social media for everyone to see. He was more than willing to do it. Afterwards, he thought everything was going to be fine between them because he did everything she told him to do. He showered her with flowers sent to her place every morning and expensive gifts that my best friend just kept in her hall unopened. She told him that she did not trust him yet because as long as the divorce was not finalized, he could always take advantage of her and go back to his coworker. The divorce was finalized last week, and of course, the first thing her ex did was call her to tell her the news. After that, she ghosted him and she has not answered his calls since. I met her yesterday and she was so elated. I never thought that vindictiveness and revenge could make someone this happy. She said this was the first time she felt happy since she found out about the affair. I felt very sad inside and I do not know why. I love my friend and I do not want her to change, but I do not recognize her very much anymore. I asked her if this was it, if she really felt happy, and she said that she did. She was very ready to move on. I asked her what if he and the coworker ended up back together. She said that she would not care at all, that she hoped they would get back together now, with what happened always being between them, but that she would not begrudge them moving on. Separately or together, she did not care anymore. She sent back all the unopened gifts. I do not know what to feel but terrible sadness. These two loved each other more than anything and were so happy together at one point in their lives, and now. And my friend, she was the kindest person I knew, and now. Lost and Dumbfound said, "Sorry, but the way OP portrays her friend's relationship is kind of weird. It's like she idolized what they had. Well, it was all great until he messed up. Her revenge plot is because of what he did. Her friend has not suddenly become a maniacal villain. Her drastic approach was a consequence of miscarrying and being cheated on. Personally, hats off to the friend. I am far too lazy for that level of revenge, but I salute her." HK2007 said, "She didn't make him end things. He did that on his own." This last post was made in the True Off My Chest subreddit by a user named Important Audience. The post is titled, "My husband doesn't know I'm about to divorce him. This has been my plan for 6 years. This is by far the craziest thing I have done, and I cannot believe I suffered all these years staying with this man just so I could survive financially. The start of our marriage was wonderful. We had 2 babies. After the second pregnancy, he cheated on me with a very close family member. He gave me a lazy apology, and on top of that, he complained about my body. He also told me I was built like a refrigerator. Mind you, I was 4 months postpartum at the time. I secretly saw a family lawyer. To sum it up for you, I would have been in a terrible position if I left him. We only had $25,000 and splitting that up would have left me with basically nothing. No marital properties, no car. I did not have a job, literally nothing. I was a stay-at-home mother. I applied for hundreds of jobs during that time and could not find employment anywhere, so leaving was a bad decision for me financially, especially with 2 small babies. Also, alimony and child support were not going to be enough for me to live on or survive with 2 babies. So I let him believe that I forgave him, and I continued being his wife. The very first time he cheated on me, it was with my cousin. Then he cheated again. He had a one-night stand with a random woman he met on a night out. I got so mad I cheated on him out of anger. Of course, he never found out I cheated, at least I was smart about it, unlike him. During our marriage, I worked on getting my independence back. My husband paid for my trade school. It was a very expensive program, but he paid for everything. We moved and we bought a house with his income. He grew his money too during all this time. So he makes far more money now than he did when I originally wanted to leave him. I started working recently. I have a career now. I am so happy about that. I have not filed for divorce yet. He has no idea about my plans. I am excited. I finally get to leave him after 6, almost 7 years. Now I can walk away with at least $200,000, and we have marital assets now like the house and the car he also paid off for me. Now I have my education and my own career. I have been working on my weight loss. I lost 66 pounds. He paid for my medication. I had a breast reduction and a breast lift. I look amazing, and I do not doubt I will probably get remarried eventually. Everything in my life is finally set and going the right way. Edit to add, laughing at the people mad at me for cheating back on him. What did you expect to happen? That I would stay loyal to my husband while he sleeps with other women? You think I'm going to just go without sex for almost a decade? The marriage was already over the first time he cheated on me. It is hilarious what people think on this app. Instructions unclear said, I hope you have a beautiful and gentle life with your children after all this is over. Wishing you extra sunshine in the early mornings and good health for your family without him. I hope your husband gets what he deserves. He sounds truly horrible. Grumpy Net Geek in Texas said, you sound exactly like my wife before she and I met. They did not have the cheating you experienced, but she experienced incredible loneliness. About 10 years into their 20-year marriage, she began to squirrel away money from her allowance and planned for her future once their kids were grown and out on their own. Their major problem was his complete inability to find time for any of them. 0 weekends, 0 vacations, trips, or family time. It had gotten to the point where she dreaded hearing the garage door well after the kids were asleep. She found an incredible group of women in our chat room on Internet Relay Chat that helped her make the incredibly difficult decision to leave. Please do what is best for you and do it safely. Best of luck to you. Update. A lot of people here wanted an update the last time I posted. I wanted to update you all and let you know that I did tell him I am divorcing him. You know what the funny part is? He was honestly shocked that this happened, as if he had not done anything wrong. He told his parents about it because I am really close with them and he thought they could persuade me to change my mind. His parents are sweet, but they turned on me quickly and told me off for leaving their son. They let me know that what he did was unacceptable, but what I am doing is even worse by leaving him and the family behind. My husband cursed at me after the divorce news. He also called me a gold digger and went on a rant about how women only want money and so on. He also called me a slut because I went out with my friends, both women and men, to the bar and celebrated my divorce. Anyway, we are in the middle of a divorce now. It is a process. We both still live in the marital home until further notice, as advised by the attorney. We will both have 50-50 custody, most likely on a rotating schedule. One of my children is taking the divorce really hard, even though he knows what happened, and he is begging us to stay together because he does not want us to get a divorce. Honestly, I did feel pretty bad after my son begged me not to divide up our family and to stay with their dad. But I know that at the end of the day, I need to be selfish and put my needs above everyone else's for once in my life. My son does hate me though. He will not talk to me and spends most of his time with his father. My other child is younger and does not fully understand what is going on and is just kind of brushing it off. My son keeps saying he does not want divorced parents, he wants us to stay together, and he does not want step-parents. My son is really taking it hard. He is also saying that he wants to spend most of his time with his father if I go through with the divorce, and I just told him that is not how it is going to work and that we will both spend time with him. He keeps saying it is not fair and that he does not want to stay with me. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video, and thank you also to partner of the channel, GamerSupps. Use code DLAM to support the channel and get 10% off of your purchase, link in the description. I'm sure many of you like me have a hankering for daily caffeine, so go check them out. Lately, I've been a big fan of Titty Milk and Acid Rain, but they've got dozens of other flavors for y'all to try out. Anyway, thanks again for reaching the end, and I hope you all have an amazing passage of the next 24 hours.